Hello everyone, my name is Tianchen Yang, and my dissertation topic is data visualization to address digital hoarding in amateur photography. The interim presentation will include three parts. First, I will introduce the background and the introduction of the topic. Second part is about the methodology. And in the third part, I'm going to introduce the analyze and the insight of the current secondary research. And finally, I will present the future planning of the research. So to start with, what is the digital hoarding? The definition provided by Professor Neve in 2020 is that the accumulation of digital files to the point of loss of perspective, which eventually results in stress and disorganization. It can be described into a graph that as people store their files into a number, their perspective of these files, such as location, time, and content, reach to a threshold and then start to decline. Compared to physical hoarding, digital hoarding can be more common in the cyberspace because boundary of the digital space is less likely to observe and the limitation of it are easy to expand. Another reason is digital content can be created more easily compared to the physical one. Some studies start to analyze the personal information management behavior in order to gain further understanding of how digital hoarding occurs. It has been found that people curating data consists of three phases. First, selecting data they want to store, and then organizing the location of data by creating folders and subfolders or moving or deleting the files. Finally, is retrieving which means return to the files or refund the digital items. The behavior of organizing can cause digital hoarding. Retail in 2018 provided a spectrum that classified the different people who organizing the digital asset. There are several behaviors such as prone to piling, saving, and extensive filing may cause the digital hoarding issue. In the selecting phase, people's perspective of files may also cause the hoarding issue. In a study conducted by Vital in 2018, participants have different reasons to save their files. Some of them save the files for future usage because they see files with practical value. Some of them save files without concrete value but want to keep the past experience. They see files possess the emotional value. With the accumulation of files, the large time consuming of organizing or deleting files become the barrier of eliminate the hoarding. They cannot catch up with the increasing data. When reaching the limitation of the storage space, people are more willing to find external storage method instead of organizing it. As we can see, there are various attitudes and behaviors may cause the hoarding issue, but these literatures did not specify the context and the file type. It could be difficult to find the design opportunities by analyzing all this variation. So the research will focus on a single file type, which is the photo files. And here are some reasons. According to the research, photographs are considered highly important in respect of the digital hoarding because it has both emotional value and practical value. Also, photographs occupies more storage space and are less likely to be deleted. Sidera in 2022 found that participants who were identified hoarding habit can delete emails and text files, but more willing to save large files such as photographs, videos, and presentations. So the target user are defined as amateur photographer who has a specific interest and dedication to photography and may save a lot of photo files. While compared to the professional photographer, they may struggle with the managing photos because of the disorganizing workflow and lack of professional tools or the software. And as they don't have enough experience to assess their work, they may be more willing to save their photos. And talk about the solution. Why data visualization can address the digital hoarding issue? Data visualization consists of the data collection and communication, so we can extract the metadata of the photograph and convey them into a visualized language. And here are some possible benefits to the users. For example, we can compare the photo's color information to identify the duplicates of the photos, or show the relationship of the photo for easier classifying based on the time and the location. And we can also provide some summarize of the total amount of the storage to address the holding issues. So based on this information from the past work and the insight, I formed the research aim and the research object. The aim of the research is to utilize a data visualization strategy to assist amateur photographers in constantly considering the state of their photo storage and simplify the process of photo management in order to avoiding digital photo holding. And for the objectives, I'm going to assess current methods including photo management, photo transfer, and cloud storage solutions software, and explore various methods for efficiently converting data into a visualized format. For the primary research, I'm going to gather insights from professional photographers regarding to their workflow and approach of the photo management, and identify different contexts and challenges in the photo management of amateur photographers. Finally, I'm going to develop visualization solutions and evaluate them with the users. The second part is about the methodology. I apply the human-centered design principles into different phases of Double Diamond framework. Double Diamond provide a way of exploring and refining idea during the design process, but it does not emphasize the user's perspectives. Norman in 2019 suggested four principles of human-centered design, which are understanding the people and their context, understand and solve the right and root problem, understand the interconnection system, and do small intervention to test the usability. So by combining the strengths of these two approaches, we can ensure a thorough exploration of ideas and keep users' need at the front, and feel the research objects and method align with the process. I have currently conducted the secondary research of data visualization method and photo management software. For the data visualization, it can be seen as a process of conveying data to readers, involves the designer encoding the information and readers decoding it. Yao in 2011 summarized four types of expression of the data, which are time, proportion, difference, and the relationship. Based on her conclusion, I used the mathematical formulas to summarize the hierarchy of the different data and how to combine them to express the meanings of the visualizations. In the future of design stage, based on the meaning of the chart, we can incorporate different formulas to create the visualized design. Then I conducted the market research by benchmarking the photo management software. I found that the existing product does not employ the visualized technique and presents a trend of polarization, which is automatic and manual of organizing the photo. And it forms the question that when designing the photo management solution for amateur photographer, do we need the balance of these two approaches or not? This requires the further exploration in the primary research with the users. So it comes to my further planning. Firstly, I will prepare the interview materials and then recruit participants and conduct the user interviews. Next, I will organize the interview results and start the concept design. After assess the concept feasibility with users, I will finalize my design solution and finally complete the report. And these are the reference of my presentation. Thank you for listening. I appreciate your time. Please feel free to provide feedback.